Good evening. Welcome to Jeevan News at 8. I'm Delphy. Let's look at the top stories of the day. Nipah virus infection. 10th death reported. Alert at Kozhikode district. Central team says not to panic. Minimum wage for nurses. Supreme Court rejected the petition of private managements. Deputy must be clear within 1 month. Ahead of Chengalpattu by-poll, UDF leader met KM Mani at his residence. Decision will be on tomorrow. Allegation against Shobana George. Women Commission take case against MM Hassan. Nothing to be wondered, says Hassan. Dalit youth killed in Rajkot at Gujarat. Wife is in critical condition. Allegation against police investigation. Now the news in detail. Health Minister K.K. Shailaja has said that the Nipah virus spread from the well water in the houses of Moza from Kozhikode district, who died in due to viral infection.
രണ്ട് കൺട്രോൾ റൂമുകൾ ഓപ്പൺ ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. ഒന്ന് മെഡിക്കൽ കോളേജിലുണ്ട്, മറ്റൊന്ന് DMOയുടെ ഓഫീസിലുണ്ട്. അവിടെ എപ്പോൾ വേണമെങ്കിലും ജനങ്ങൾക്ക് വിളിച്ച് ചെയ്ത് സംശയവും ചോദിക്കാവുന്നതാണ്. മാത്രമല്ല, നേരത്തെ NHMന്റെ നേതൃത്വത്തിൽ ഉള്ള ഒരു ദിശ എന്ന് പറയുന്ന 1056 നമ്മുടെ ദിശ 1056 നമ്പറിൽ വിളിച്ചാൽ ആർക്കും അപ്പം തന്നെ അവിടെ അറ്റൻഡ് ചെയ്യും. പിന്നെ ദിശയിൽ നിന്ന് ഉടനെ തന്നെ ഞങ്ങളുടെ കൺട്രോൾ റൂമിലേക്ക് ആ വിവരം വരും. ആർക്ക് ഏത് അസിസ്റ്റൻസ് വേണമെങ്കിലും കൊടുക്കാൻ തയ്യാറായിക്കൊണ്ട് ദിശയുമുണ്ട്. ഈ രണ്ട് കൺട്രോൾ റൂമും പ്രവർത്തിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്.
Bats were found dead in the well of Musa's house. The virus spread from these bats to the well water, said the minister after a high committee meeting at Kozhikode Medical College Hospital. The well has been sealed. There has been no lapse on the side of the health department is preventing the spread of Nipah virus. We had informed the centre as soon as the second death took place. A central team has already arrived in Kerala. Another team would be arriving on Tuesday. All measures have been taken to prevent the spread of the disease. 2 control rooms have been opened. More arrangements would be made at Kozhikode Medical College Hospital. Those who are infected would be treated in an isolation ward. The minister also said that the hospital staff would be equipped with more protection under the circumstance of the death of a staff nurse who took care of the patients who died of Nipah virus earlier due to the same infection. She explained that the staff at the hospital would be provided with masks and gloves. K.K. Shailaja added that patients would be moved to ICU of private hospitals and treated if the situation demands so. News Desk, Jeevan.
Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan said that the health department have been directed to remain the alert made across the state, even though Nipah virus outbreak has been confirmed in Kozhikode district only. The Chief Minister added that government views the Nipah virus death in Perampura very seriously. The government has issued direct to the private hospital not to deny treatment to any patient having fever.
ഇതിൽ ഏറ്റവും പ്രധാനം ബോധവൽക്കരണമാണ്. ആ ബോധവൽക്കരണത്തിൻ്റെതായ നടപടികൾ നല്ല നിരക്ക് നീങ്ങിക്കൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. ഇതിൽ വല്ലാത്ത ഒരു അവസ്ഥ ഉണ്ടാകലല്ല വേണ്ടത്. അതായത് വല്ലാതെ പാനിക്കാവരുത് നടത്തും. നല്ല നിലക്ക് ജാഗ്രത പാലിച്ച് ഇതിനെ തടയാനുള്ള നീക്കമാണ് നടത്തേണ്ടത്. നല്ല ബോധവൽക്കരണം അവിടെ നടത്തുന്നുണ്ട്.
At least 9 people have died in Kerala, Kozhikode district due to Nipah virus, an infection which has highly fatally rated and spread mainly through bats, pigs and other domestic animals. However, put death at the toll at 12.
We have confirmed 9 deaths. Out of these, only 3 are Nipah positive. We have sent a sample of other deceased to the National Virology Institute in Pune. We can ascertain the exact cause of death only after obtaining results, said State Health Minister Secretary Rajeev Sadanandan. 2 of the deaths on Monday took place in Kozhikode Medical College and 2 others died at Taluk Hospital. The Union Health Ministry has rushed a team of experts to assess the state which is struggling to cope up with the outbreak. The National Virology Institute in Pune has confirmed that the dead were infected with Nipah virus. There is no vaccine or medicine for the disease and only form of treatment is supportive medicines and palliative care. At least 12 people are admitted in various hospitals and 20 others are under observation. Many families who are staying closer to the affected dwellings have been evacuated to safer places and domestic animals are also under observation, as senior health officials said. The state health department has decided to set up isolation wards in government and private hospitals to contain the deadly virus. A nurse who attended two men who died was herself hospitalized for a week before she died Monday morning. Her body was cremated at electric crematorium immediately, triggering strong protest from her relatives because it was not handed over to them. 71 cases with 50 deaths were reported in two outbreaks. The first identification of Nipah virus as a cause of an outbreak was reported in 2001 in Meherpur district of Bangladesh. The WHO says Nipah virus is an emerging infectious disease of public health importance in Southeast Asia region. News Desk, Jeevan.
After confirming that the cause of death due to the fever in Perambra region was due to Nipah virus, the infection is spreading to other places. Kozhikode runs into the deep fever. 3 people of a family have died in Kerala's coastal city Kozhikode over the last 2 weeks, reportedly due to rare virus known as Nipah. Death due to the dangerous virus has put to the state health department on high alert. 2 people who were suspected to have got infected by the virus had died on Sunday. The victims have been identified as Kuttalida native Ismail and Kolattur native Velayudan. Both of them were being treated for fever since 2 weeks. Report says that their deaths were caused due to the spread of infection on their brains. There were people who lived far from the region where the first death took place. This is the reason for the suspecting that the virus is spreading to other regions. Nipah virus infection is human have range of clinical presentations from symptomatic infection to the acute respiratory syndrome and the fatal encephalite according to the World Record Organization. Nipah virus or NIV is also capable of causing disease in pig and other domestic animals. There is no vaccine for either humans and the animals at the moment. The primary treatment of human case is in investive supportive care. The World Health Organization says that in our website, Lok Sabha member and the former Union Minister Mullapalli Ramachandran also sought central government intervention to contain the outbreak of the what here term was rare and deadly, the virus in some part of Kozhikode district. Jeevan News, Kozhikode. Ahead of swearing in as the Chief Minister, JDS leader H.D. Kumaraswamy met Congress leaders Sonia Gandhi and Rahul Gandhi in Delhi. Today they discussed the modalities of the government formation in Karnataka.
Clarifying that no discussion has taken place so far on the allocation of ministerial berths, Kumaraswamy termed reports on the power-sharing formula of 30 months each between the parties as bogus. Based on the outcome of discussion with them, a decision will be taken on the number of Congress and JDS MLAs who will become ministers, Kumaraswamy added. Bite Kumaraswamy. On Saturday, B.S. Yediyurappa stepped down as the Chief Minister without facing the floor test in the State Assembly as the BJP fell short of numbers, following which Kumaraswamy met Governor Vajubhai Vala and said he had been invited to form the government. The May 12 Karnataka Assembly polls threw up a hung assembly, with the BJP emerging as the single largest party with 104 seats. While making it clear that there have been no discussion yet on the portfolio allocation, Kumaraswamy requested the media not to create confusion among the public and MLAs with such speculative reports. He also asserted that within 24 hours of taking oath, he would prove the majority on the floor of the House. Mostly on Wednesday, there will be oath-taking ceremony. After that, on Thursday, we will complete the process of Speaker's election and trust vote, he added. National Desk, Jeevan.
As Karnataka prepares to witness a second Chief Minister swear in within a week on Wednesday, the fact that H.D. Kumaraswamy and his party 37 seat fought with the election opposing the present constellation partner, the Congress 78 seat, is posing challenges that the leadership of two parties can't ignore.
The post-poll alliance may have succeeded in halting BJP's victory march in state polls, but to be able to continue with this opposition to the sovereign party in the state will not be an easy task for the coalition partners, as their workers on the ground were at loggerheads throughout the election. A pre-poll clash between Congress and JDS workers in Chikballapur district allegedly led to the death of JDS worker Ram Reddy and left 3 others injured. Chikballapur Police Inspector Shiv Kumar said a case has been registered against 6 people for Reddy's murder. While leaders of both parties resolved their differences after the election results were declared on May 15th to stake claim to form the government, the message did not reach the party cadre in time. Clashes broke out between the two camps during a victory procession for Congress legislator N.H. Shivashankar Reddy, who defeated C.R. Narasimhamurthy of JDS. Cadres from both sides ended up filing police complaints against each other. National Desk, Jeevan.
The Supreme Court asked the Kerala High Court to expeditiously decide a matter relating to the state government notification fixing a minimum monthly basic salary of Rs 20,000 for nurses in private hospital there at Kerala.
A bench comprising Justices A.M. Kanvilkar and Navin Sinha was told by the Council for Kerala Private Hospitals Association that the notification could be kept in abeyance for 2 by 3 weeks and the division bench of the High Court be asked to decide the issue by then. The lawyer said the association had 960 private hospitals, of which 630 hospitals and less than 25 beds. We will request the High Court to deal with it. The bench observed after it was told that a division bench of Kerala High Court had on May 4th said it would take up the matter for further hearing after the month. Over 68,000 private hospital nurses had threatened to go on a statewide strike last month demanding implementation of the promised minimum monthly wage of Rs 20,000. The notification increased the minimum basic salary of private hospital nurses to Rs 20,000 with a retrospective effect from October 1st, 2017. It also hiked the salaries of other employees barring doctors in private hospitals. National Desk, Jeevan.
CPIM Politburo meeting is in progress at Delhi. Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan is not attending the meeting because of his official bustle.
This is the first meeting of Politburo after the Hyderabad Party Congress. The main agenda of this meeting is to discuss the various duties and responsibilities assigned to the PB members. Prakash Karat might again get into the responsibilities. The newly elected member Nilotpal Basu might get into the SFI or DYFI representative positions. Changanur by-election will also be a subject of discussion in the meeting. S. Ramachandran Pillai will continue in the Central Committee. National Desk, Jeevan.
The UDF is getting ready to meet Kerala Congress in Chairman K.M. Mani and seek its cooperation in this upcoming Changanur Assembly by-poll. As the party is about to announce its stands on Tuesday, former Chief Minister Umman Chandi, opposing leader Ramesh Chennithala, KPCC President M.M. Hassan and Muslim League leader P.K. Kunyalikutti would meet K.M. Mani as a part of this. They would be met in the veteran politician at the home in Pala. Women Commission filed a case against KPCC President M.M. Hassan for the publicly and verbally abusing Changanur ex-MLA Shobana George. Steps were taken according to her complaint, and Hassan urged that her complaint was based on the political influencer.
Commission. ഈ ഒരു പരാമർശത്തിന്റെ പേരിൽ കേസെടുക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് എനിക്കൊന്നും പറയാനില്ല ആയിരിക്കുമല്ലോ.
No police officers from the Kerala is likely to receive the Presidential Award or Medal in this year, which is announced on the Independence Day. The last date for submission of the recommendation of the medal passed on May 15, but the file is still gathering dust on the Chief Minister's officer. Petrol and diesel prices today were increased in the range of 34 paise per litre and 25-27 paise per litre across the Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai and Chennai. With effect from 6 a.m. today, petrol was set at Rs 76.57 per litre in Delhi, while diesel retailed at Rs 67.82 per litre.
Petrol price touched a record high of Rs 76.24 per litre and diesel climbed to its highest ever level of Rs 67.57. Petrol was the costliest in Mumbai, where high local taxes led to a price of Rs 84.07 per litre. Diesel was the costliest in Hyderabad, where it was priced at Rs 73.45 per litre, again due to high local taxes. However, the Finance Ministry virtually ruled out reducing excise duty on petrol and diesel in the near future. Further, while Union Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan said the government would try to work out a solution soon, the hike is all set to burn a bigger hole in commuters' pocket. A local in Delhi urged the government to bring down the price and said the government must bring down price of petrol. They must reduce excise duty and use their measures. The prices are already so high. The residents who own their vehicles are in trouble now. National Desk, Jeevan.
Police have arrested the 5 people for allegedly trashing to death of 35-year-old Dalit man, suspecting him to be a thief in Gujarat Rajkot district.
A video of the incident showing 2 people taking turns to beat the man identified as Mukesh Wania, a rat picker with a stick while another person holding him by a rope tied to the waist, has gone viral on the social media. Based on the video, the police arrested the 5 people. The victim's wife lodged a complaint at Shapar Verawal police station in Rajkot last evening, accusing the 5 people of thrashing her husband, following which he died. According to the complaint filed by a victim's wife Jayaben Wania, her husband was beaten up by 5 people as they suspected the couple of committing a theft. The couple was picking garbage near the Radadia Industries, located in Gujarat Industrial Development Corporation area, when they were held and then beaten up by the accused. Mukesh died while being taken to the government hospital in Rajkot, an official of the Verawal police station said. An FIR was lodged under Section 302 and 308 of IPC. 4 of the arrested persons were identified as Chirag Patel, Divyesh Patel, Jaisukh Radadia and Tejas Zala. Jaisukh Radadia is the owner of the factory where the incident allegedly took place, while the others are his friends, according to the police. National Desk, Jeevan.
On the occasion of the 27th death anniversary of former Prime Minister Rajiv Gandhi, many party leaders including UPA chairperson Sonia Gandhi, Congress President Rahul Gandhi paid homage to him. In the Lok Sabha, leader of the opposition Mallikarjuna Kharge also reached the Veerabhumi and his memorial places to pay homage to the former PM. Prime Minister Narendra Modi today morning left for Russia's Sochi for the informal summit with the Russian President Vladimir Putin. The informal summit between the two leaders, which has a broad-based agenda on global and regional issues, is expected to see the discussion on global terrorism, situation in Afghanistan, Pakistan, Syria, Islamic states. Indian envoy to Russia, Pankaj Sarar, on Sunday exclusively told the reporters that the two leaders will discuss mutual cooperation to improve each country's economy and influence the international sphere. Apart from the holding bilateral talks of the entire government of the bilateral relation, Saran said Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the President Putin may also discuss the repercussion of the Iran nuclear deal post and the withdrawal of the United States from the same. Since India and Russia are both victims of the terrorism, the two sides will discuss ISIS threat and the situation of Afghanistan and Syria. On reaching, Prime Minister Narendra Modi received by local dignitaries at the airports. He has then scheduled to visit the residence of the resort of the President Putin. According to the statement, the summit was taking place the invitation of the Putin. The first meeting between President Putin and the Prime Minister Narendra Modi this year. However, since the beginning of the year, the two leaders had several phone conversations. This comes barely a month after when Prime Minister Narendra Modi attended a 2-day informal summit along with the Chinese President Xi Jinping in Wuhan City. International Desk, Jeevan. Vice President Venkaiah Naidu said today that the caste system is not consistent with the view of Hindu philosophers like Shankaracharya and Ramanuja. Naidu, while speaking at the award function at Adi Shankara Institute of Engineering Technology, criticized the practice of the casteism in modern India and said the inclusion is needed for the hour.
I congratulate the winners of the competition and also those who competed in it. I am particularly happy among these winners who are from government-run schools. That speaks of the proper functioning of the government schools and the ability and knowledge and talent of the ordinary children from ordinary families. That is their speciality.
While speaking to the youth audience at the college during the function, Naidu said, India history is rippled with the number of the scientists, mathematicians, physicians, chemists, meteorologists, surgeons and astronomers, and the number of inventors who have significantly advanced the human language and the knowledge. One recalls a number of the such illustration named like Aryabhatta, Pinkala, Brahmagupta, Bhaskara, Varahamishra and Sushruta. India gave the concept of zero and the binary system to the world. We knew that how to make steel alloy and the Celtic zinc. Our ancient surgeon could conduct complicated surgeries including the plastic surgery and the cataract surgery. In the first contest for the students from the class 8th and 12th, in which nearly 300 teams took part. The first place was backed by the Government High Secondary School, Kaniyambeta Wayanad, student from SMV High Secondary School. Second place in student from the Government High Secondary School, Girls Cotton Hills. Thiruvananthapuram secured the third place. The Vice President arrived at Kochi International Airport at around 10 a.m. After his visit to Kaladi, he returned to the airport and left Guruvayur in the chopper. Jeevan News, Kochi. As a celebration of the 150th anniversary of Gandhi Jayanti, the Indian Railway has come up with a proposal to celebrate the occasion as the Vegetarian Day for the next 3 consecutive years. The proposal states that no vegetarian food will be served to the passengers anywhere in the premises on October 2nd.
October 2nd, 2018, 2019 and 2020 can be celebrated as a totally vegetarian day where no non-vegetarian food will be served anywhere on Indian Railways premises. All the railway staff will be requested to observe October 2nd as Vegetarian Day is what has been mentioned in a circular by the Railway Board that was sent last month to all the railway zones. The approval of the proposal would mean that October 2nd would be celebrated as both Rashtriya Swachhata Divas and a Vegetarian Day. The proposal, if approved, will prohibit non-vegetarian food on the train and train stations all over the country for the years 2018, 19 and 20. Apart from the veg-only meals, railways plan to run a special salt rake from Sabarmati on March 12 to commemorate the Dandi March and Swachhata Express trains from Sabarmati to the other stations connected with Gandhi. Also, tickets will be issued with the watermark of Mahatma Gandhi's image. President Ramnath Kovind chaired the first meeting of the National Committee for the commemoration of the 150th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi earlier this month. We will have to wait to know whether the railway's mega plans for Gandhi Jayanti celebrations get approved or not. National Desk, Jeevan.
Indian Oil Corporation conducted fun-in road at Kochi Panambali Nagar, Shaib Tangal Road. By the prohibiting vehicles, it is how they conducted the program on roads. This was conducted from 7:30 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning.
Even though such programs are not new in abroad, but here in Kerala it's very new. Even though political party group arrange their own party programs even after court prohibition, they usually don't have time or interest for conducting such programs or campaigns for the people. The road, which is usually packed with people, smoke and pollution, but now caroms, chess and table tennis, even snake and ladders was played on the road.
വളരെ നാളുകൾക്ക് ശേഷമാണ് നമുക്ക് നമ്മുടെ ഈ തെരുവീതി നമുക്ക് പിന്നെ കിട്ടുന്നത്. നമ്മുടെ കൊച്ചുകുട്ടിക്കാലത്തൊക്കെ നമ്മൾ റോഡൊക്കെ ധാരാളം ഉപയോഗിക്കുമായിരുന്നു കളിക്കാനും മറ്റുമൊക്കെ. ഇന്നിപ്പോൾ പിന്നെ വണ്ടികൾ മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ. അപ്പോൾ അറ്റ്ലീസ്റ്റ് ഒരു വർഷത്തിൽ ഒരു ദിവസമെങ്കിലും പകുതി ദിവസമെങ്കിലും നമുക്ക് ഈ ഒരു തെരുവീതി തിരിച്ചു കിട്ടണമെന്നുള്ള ഒരു ആശയത്തോടു കൂടിയാണ് ഇതങ്ങ് സ്റ്റാർട്ട് ചെയ്തത്.
Henna designing, live clay pot making, etc. was eye-catching and engaging activities for both the adults and children. Their request is to get the road completely free to them at least once in a year. This is the second time Indian Oil Corporation has been conducting this program that has been conducted in the middle of the road. Jeevan News, Kochi.
The Crisis Management Department on the Union Home Ministry has given a warning to Kerala government about a depression forming at the Arabian Sea near the western coast of Lakshadweep.
This depression that has formed after the Sagar cyclone has gained strength since Sunday night, and it is expected to move towards the Oman coast in the coming days. There is also a warning asking fishermen not to go near Lakshadweep or near the western coast of Lakshadweep. There will be squally wind alongside the coastal areas of Kerala for the next 48 hours. Also, strong winds will last till May 26. The warning also says that the wind that is blowing at 45 km per hour to 55 km per hour may get stronger up to 65 km per hour on occasions. Weather Desk, Jeevan.
Chennai Super Kings beat Kings 11 Punjab by 5 wickets. Chennai Super Kings clashed down the target of 154 runs by the 5 wickets sparing 5 balls.
Kings 11 Punjab were eliminated from the IPL 2018 after they lost the all-important encounter against Chennai Super Kings by 5 wickets on Sunday night. Chasing 154, CSK had a few hiccups and were reduced to 58 by 4, but Suresh Raina and Deepak Chahar resisted well and stitched a good stand. Both the batsmen took on the bowling attack and guided their side closer to the total. Raina remained unbeaten for a half-century while MS Dhoni concluded the proceedings with the maximum of Mohit Sharma. Earlier, Kings 11 Punjab rode on a half-century by Karun Nair to score 153 before getting bowled out. With Kings 11 Punjab's defeat, Rajasthan Royals have made it to the qualifiers along with Sunrisers Hyderabad, Chennai Super Kings and Kolkata Knight Riders. Sports Desk, Jeevan.
Before we wind up, let's look at the headlines once again. Nipah virus infection, 10 deaths reported, alert at Kozhikode district. Central team says not to panic. Minimum wage for nurses. Supreme Court reject the petition of private managements. Dispute must be cleared within 1 month. Ahead of Chenganu bypoll, UDF leader met KM Mani and his residents. Decision will be on tomorrow. Allegation against Shobana George. Women Commission charged the case against MM Hassan. Nothing to be wondered, says Hassan. Dalit youth killed in Rajkot at Gujarat. Wife is in critical condition. Allegation against police investigation. Now that's all from the English News Desk. Thank you for watching and good night.